Hello YouTube, this is Gwydion again, showing my fourth Starcraft 2 match. Now, this match, I was Zerg, up here in the top left hand corner of the map, and my opponent was E-Money, playing Terrans down here in the bottom right. Now, E-Money, if you look by divisional stats, is the highest rated player that I've played against in this video series. He's in the second division of silver, whereas the others were all in 3. He's rated number 4 in that second division. He has 850 games of ladder experience, so not quite as many games as Chukarby, but his record is a little better than Chukarby's was. Now, my last game as Zerg, I played against, was that Unreal? Yes, and that was a terrible loss. I mean, it was bitter, it was hard fought, but I ended up losing. So, this game, I decided to go a different direction. Try to produce a little faster. Once again though, going for my base, off to the corner. Almost one of my trademark moves. But this time, I was going to try to go a little quicker in my play. Your E-Money setting up some barracks down below. He's going for that quick expansion. Let's look at units. We're about equal on drones and SCVs. He's up on me by 1, 17, 16. And that's just because I took one all the way out and made a hatchery out of him. So, look at him go. 18, 19. But look, I'm starting to build my Zerglings. And unlike other timid games, I'm sending my Zerglings right on out there. E-Money's building away. This time, I decided I was not going to go for the same Zerg strategy that I started off okay with, but it ended up failing me when I faced off against Unreal. I really didn't know that much about E-Money at the time, and this is actually the very next game after my game with Chukarby. It was a few days later. This one is actually after the patch. The others were all prior to that patch in late September. This is the first one after. But look, I decided to come right away with those Zerglings. Get a good look at my enemy. He's got some Marines already, and he's just shooting away at the embankment. I don't know, trying to make things wider. I'll check to see if it'd taken, and I went right for him. First contact. I wasn't messing around. E-Money could not be happy about this turn of events. As his barracks goes down. That set him back. Look at that, I'm just churning the minerals. 21 to 24 drones. My 17 Zerglings. Well, that's just a small group there. I got some more at home here, but I'm off to stall his expansion. Stalled out. Second group of Zerglings coming. His siege tank made short work of those guys. Whoa! Since he had no barracks, he was kind of in trouble. Just trying to scooch out some siege tanks. Trying to rebuild his barracks inside. He was really not in a happy place. Out to take out his expansion base. Look, this is my favorite part. Oh, love Terran buildings when they do this. Boom. And his Widow Mine was too late. Already took out the command center, which was the whole point. So now E-Money doesn't see anything. He knows he's on the defensive. Me, on the other hand, I've seen a good fair share of what he had to offer. I knew I delayed him quite well. My best Zerg start. Bringing out some more Zerglings. But I think I realized at this point that they weren't going to be a match for the siege tanks, so they're just going to hang out here and wait to see if he tried to expand there. At this point, I'd only gone for one gas. But over here I made a Hyrdalisk den, because that was my plan this game. Hydra and Lurkers. Expanding out. He's still reeling. Just now, getting that expansion that was stunted over a minute ago. E-Money. Knowing E-Money, looking at his stats, I've noticed that he, like I, have played a lot of random. He was not an exclusive Terran player. He's had wins as Zerg and Protoss as well. Although I think Terran was his primary. He had, I don't know, I think it was 12, 12, and 5, so not quite his primary. But he has diversity in him. He doesn't exclusively play Terran like Chukarpy did. Upgrading. Just getting things churning. We're still about the same. SCV to drone match, 25 to 25. I don't even really see a mule there for him. He's getting his barracks all built up over here. 5 barracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's building those Marines. And I'm building those Zerglings. And I know that they don't... I needed more. That's why the Hydras started coming. And now the game settles into that uneven silence that accompanies many Starcraft games. That uneasy quiet. Did I do enough to stunt his growth? He's thinking, am I recovering fast enough? There he is with battle cruisers already. Searching for that Yamato cannon. He's got his 2 bases. I'm establishing my 3rd. Trying to keep with that Zerg Maxim, stay 1 base ahead. I forget where I heard that. Maybe it was Loco. I hear a lot of things from that guy. Because he plays Zerg. I wouldn't say exclusively, but primarily. But look at that. He's He's scanning. What did he scan? What did E-Money see? He sees that I've definitely expanded into the natural, is what he sees. He knows that for sure. And I still see pretty much what I saw before. Still that uneasy quiet. Supply fairly even. Starting to pull ahead drone to SCV account. Starting to put my Hyrdalisk numbers up. He's starting to build some battle cruisers and some Vikings. Starting to upgrade my carapace, build up my Hyrdalisk numbers. 18 now. As up we go. And I decided to get bold and start a base down here. As why not? If he's not going to detect the top right corner, why would he detect the bottom left? Expand, expand, expand. So now he's going to make a little foray here. What are you doing, E-Money? E-Money is deciding to take a look with some Marines and some Siege Shakes. Marines with no medevacs, though. As a Terran player, I don't really care for the medevacs. I miss the old medics from Brood Wars, but they were cheaper and quicker. The medevacs, I don't know if they come from the starport. He's eaching up on my creep. Trying to prevent my expansion into my third. Not knowing that I unconventionally made my expansion down here. Ooh, look at, he's bringing the whole fleet. Lurkers go to work. Lurkers go to work. But he's detected. But man, he made short work of those Marines. That hero lurker gave his life to take out those Marines. I'm like, oh no, battle cruisers. So what do? He's bringing in troops. I decide to send my group across. Counterattack, perhaps. And then, whoa, look what I ran into. Oh! This stream of troops coming across. So, my Hydra go on the attack. And with his main army back there, my Hydra has some fun. Meanwhile, he's got this fleet here. What are they waiting for? Meanwhile, I could build some Hydra. What am I waiting for? Well, those Hydra are kind of lean. Oh, here he comes. Oh, missed that exchange, but it looks like my anti-air was enough to make him back off. Whoa! Caught his siege tanks unsieged. My counter move was well timed. And his battle cruisers think they're gonna swing around. My Hydra have to scurry. Meanwhile, we're fighting down here too. But look at those Hydra. And they back up right to where my other Hydra are. Causing another battle cruiser to fall. Well, almost. 13 hit points. Meanwhile, Hydra seemed to be the name of my game. His battlecruiser fleet limps back home. Still, only those 2 bases for him. I'm getting my 4th base established. And he's taking a more defensive stance. Starting to push out with the siege tanks. Trying to get aggressive. Why he hasn't repaired these battlecruisers with his drone or with his SCVs, I don't know. That's what I would have done. Easy to say in hindsight. Watching. I mean, I could be saying all sorts of things. Like, why aren't you building a roach warren, fool? I'm not a big fan of roaches. Hyrdalisks are one of my favorite Zerg units. They're versatile. I never really had a favorite Terran unit back in the day, but I always liked the Hyrdalisk for the Zerg and the Dragoons for the Protoss. Oh, I used to love the Dragoons. Some of my greatest games were just marching Dragoons. Because my first race that I got good with in the old Brood Wars days was the Protoss. I started off a Protoss player. I liked that gameplay. Then I evolved somehow by the end. When I hit my Brood Wars peak, I was a Zerg player. But everything was different then. A lot more of the big, I don't know. I used to have fun with the multiplayer big money maps in those days. I've tried playing a big money map on Starcraft 2 and the love was gone. It wasn't the same. So I really can't play the Starcraft 2 big money maps. But they used to be great in Brood Wars. I don't know what the difference is. Also with Protoss and Starcraft 2, I hate the Tempests. It's carriers or go home. I guess I'm prejudiced against the new units. The new units that aren't the Brood War units just don't have the allure for me. That Dragoons are no more is saddening. Let's look at I'm almost max on my unit supply. He's up there pretty high, 160. Starting to get his 3rd base going as he's dispatched my Zerglings. My 4th base is slow to really kick off. Oh. And here I come again. Oh, bad move for those battle cruisers. And then oh, Hydra! Took out some siege tanks, but man, supply went down quick. But hey, I'm Zerg. Supply goes down quick. They're already coming back. Look, now he's thinking he can counterattack. He's ready. Look at all those Marines! Why doesn't he fix that battlecruiser? He's thinking he can make a push now. Oh, Lurker's having a field day! Look at that hero, Lurkers! then his battle cruisers run into my massive Hydra. Look at those kills on those lurkers. 16, 14. My Hydra army. I thought that little crab beetle was a widow mine. I really thought so at the time. As I rushed back in my quick rush. See, I'm getting ready to expand to my 5th base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's still stuck on 3. He's really in a world of hurt, supply-wise. I mean, I took out his army there. He's trying to push out Marines, but since his barracks are all back here instead of out here, it's taking time, and I'm pushing out with some Zerglings to take a look. He's got a widow mine right there. Again, he tries to set up. I was quite pleased with how well my Hyrdalisk did against his battle cruisers. That's because I upgraded them pretty quick. I was all into the upgrades this game. Look, I'm already going for level 3 on everything right now. All 3. I've got 3 different evolution chambers all going at once right now. Look, expanding, expanding. That's what you gotta do as Zerg. Get out there. My creep spread isn't as good as it should be, but I'm really dropping the bases. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases, plus I'm really securing another one. He's just going for 4 now. We're neighbors. He doesn't even know I'm over here. Look, he's checking out my lurkers. He's taking a look. He sees that I'm establishing this base. And these drones just sit here. Why aren't you going to work, drones? Still, what am I doing? He's still building that base. Building up my supply again. About time for another push. Sending more Hydra out. Sending more Hydra out, and oh, there he is! Stumbled on his base. Oh, bad timing for you. And, yes. Burrow down there. Make sure he doesn't come. And now, it's time to come take a look, I thought. Meanwhile, he's coming to investigate. And I'm coming in on the other side. He's got a siege tank there. That's not going to last long. The other one's not even going to get battle cruiser, schmattle cruiser. Ooh, big fight over here. Big fight. Look at all those Hydra I lose. But another base goes down. He's having base problems. His tanks come out. Ah, Zerglings! Doing their job! Caught his tanks napping. Siege tanks trying to take position. Meanwhile, I bring out my reserves. I know his army's gone, so I'm going to come in and have some fun. Oh, is that another base? That worked out good for me. Meanwhile, he's setting up his attack. He knows I got these lurkers here. They've been hurting him. And oh! Down goes his base! He's having a hard time now. My hero lurkers. Meanwhile, he realizes that his base is gone. And he's being revealed. What? He's being revealed! That had to hurt. Realizing that he's being revealed. That surprised me. My Hydra rampage. E-money. He's down to 574 minerals. He has no command center. He has no command center. Comes in for a push. But my Hydra are too much. My hero lurker here. And E-money GG's. I'm victorious again. Oh, that was a great game. So, I'll be posting more games if I happen to have some good ones in the near future, but until then, this is the last of the series. So, this is Gwydion signing off.